Hello, everyone. How are you? It's Erlinda Vo, the energy alchemist, founder of the Spa for Your Soul, and I am so excited to be here with you today on a Sunday. We're just going to wait a minute, see if there's anybody that joins us today. Very, very excited to be here, and also a lot of mixed feelings and emotions. So I'm not sure where you guys are at, like if you're all in great spaces, in mixed feelings as well. Wherever you are, welcome here today. Okay, so thanks for joining me on Sunday. It's Erlinda Vo, the energy alchemist, founder of the Spa for Your Soul. And today we're going to do a frequency reading for the collective. Okay, I started like a minute early, so I am just going to go ahead and just wait another 30 seconds to see if there's anybody else that can join us. And I look forward to everybody here. Okay, so we're going to get started, you guys. A couple things. There's so much to be said about the climate out there right now, and I want you to know that wherever you are is okay. Okay. You might be having lots of emotions and rage and, anger and upset. You might be totally at peace and or totally just numbed out. Like I know there's a lot of people I talked to this week that is completely just numbed out. Okay. So really, really wherever you are, it's okay. And thank you for being here. Thanks for taking time out of your Sunday to join us for the soul frequency for the collective. Okay, so the soul frequency for the collective is just a way for us to go ahead and look to see where is the collective energy right now? What is the soul frequency for the collective? And how do we navigate this week? Okay. So the other thing I want to say, you guys, just as for the energy is that basically we have about 9 more weeks of no retrogrades. Okay. So I know right now is like a really, really trying time for many people. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I like get hit and I'm like, oh my God, I vacillate. Tell me if you guys ever been here. I vacillate between I want to hide under the covers and forget about life, and just like run away for like a week, and then I vacillate to, oh my gosh, no, now's the time to push through. Now's the time to make it. Now's the time to keep going, right? So I want you to know that wherever you are, you might be just like me, where you're, totally falling off the chart, and you're like, I am going to crawl under bed and hide. Or you might be like, no, you get kicked into warrior mode. Okay. And you might be anywhere in between. Okay. There's a lot of feelings, a lot of people don't know how to be with everything that's going on. So really, really just take care of yourself, and wherever you are is okay. All right. So what I want to say is also to know that we have 9 weeks left with no retrogrades. So really, 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 despite everything that's going on right now, I want you to keep focused on what you were intending to accomplish for 2022. Okay. um, in your small world, wherever you are, there's all these things that you can do to send love and light out there. In fact, on our Facebook after, we're going to do a meditation and some tapping for some peace. Okay. So if you're not on our Facebook group, it's called Soul Care Movement. The Soul Care is the new self care. You can find it that way too, I believe. And you can come join us, but we're going to do some tapping and a meditation for peace. Okay, you guys. So wherever you are, you can impact that. But I also want you to know that it's okay if life is really great. Because like even though I'll tell you guys, I was in bed. I was in bed, okay? And even though I was in bed, I still know that I have a great life, okay? And it's okay to have that moment of happiness that you have a great life, okay? So let's see where the soul frequency is for the collective. Let's just see what we got here, you guys. All right, let's see. Belief. Oh, so good. Okay, so belief. So the collective frequency is belief. It is an acceptance that something is true or that something exists. This is one of the most fundamental frequencies to achieving next level results. Believe in yourself, others, and God. When you surrender and allow the divine to communicate to you, you anchor in this frequency and anything becomes possible. Do you depend on others to believe in you before you believe in yourself? It is natural to want external confirmation. Instead, know the belief inside yourself and new things will arise. Ask the angels to create self belief within your mind. How perfect, you guys. Like, I think this is really pointing to how many people are kind of like, I have to hold on to some belief. I have to hold on to some kind of hope. It's like, otherwise, I would be in despair. And like I said, I would be crying and bawling and in bed, right? Like, it's like, and even if your little corner is great, it's like there's like all of us trying to hold on to this belief that things are going to change, things are going to get better. Okay. And I want to say, I want to, yes, you should definitely do that. Hold on to the belief and don't step over some of the grief. Don't step over some of the sadness. Don't step over some of the things that are there in your experience, like hating life right now or like wanting to quit. Like, acknowledge and give room for all of it. Okay. But what this tells me is that even though there's a lot of despair out there, there's a lot of people who are holding on to hope, who are holding on to belief, who are sending love out there for the world. So for you, you guys, this is for your life. Know that people are kind of a little bit more open to humanity, giving people a little bit more space. And they're just, we're trying to hold the hope. So wherever you are, your vibrational frequency and your energetic footprint can help others. Okay. So if you're in a good state, stay in a good state. Okay. Do whatever you can to kind of up level yourself. And like I said, it's not easy, okay? And I'm not trying to say step over things like, oh, let's pretend all is well. No, life is happening, but it's okay to believe in hope, okay? And I think the biggest thing on that message that I want to point out is that it was talking about, do you depend on others to believe in you first? Right? Is it when somebody acknowledges you, then you're like, oh, yeah, I must be good? Is it when something external gives you something to believe and then you believe, right? In this case, is talking about belief, like faith, almost kind of without evidence. Okay. So hang on to that, you guys. We don't have evidence right now for a lot of different things going on in the world. Okay. And trust that all is well. Keep yourself sane, keep yourself grounded, and keep holding on. Okay. So let's see what the messages are for the week. Juniper berry. All aspects of yourself are sacred. All facets are worthy of your attention and understanding. Address the areas of your life that feel dark or overwhelming. There is so much to learn from these areas. Allow deeply hidden fears to surface, be healed, and release. Your dreams often hold insights into these areas. You are safe to explore the dark and unknown aspects of yourself. Today, I choose to release hidden fears and wounds. This is so good, you guys. This is an opportunity for you to maybe bring attention to some of those negative thoughts you've been having. You know how most people are like, negative thoughts, block it, I don't want it to come true. And you like avoid it. Well, when you resist it, it persists more. So it gives it more power. Okay. So this is an opportunity like, what are some of my hidden fears that are going on right now? What are some of the things that are really, really like diving like into my soul that I'm like, because I'm so scared I'm going to make something happen, right? No, like use this as an opportunity. Get a journal out, like start to list some of those fears out, and then you can burn the paper or shred it. Okay. You want to start to allow those deeply hidden fears to surface, to be healed, and to be released. Okay. The more we resist, the more it persists. Okay. So I want to make sure that you guys are clear on that. If you do have the juniper berry oil, essential oil, just a little drop right on the third eye would be really good. If you don't, it's okay. We're just going to ask the angels that download that frequency of juniper berry for anybody on this call or watching at a later time, right on the crown, the third eye chakra, just to open us up so that we can see the hidden aspects of ourselves, the hidden fears that we're bringing. So when we have those hidden fears, we think they're hidden, but that impacts the energetic footprint that we put out there. So all those little things, there's nothing wrong with having fears. There's is something wrong with having a fear and then feeding it and making it so big and so real, okay? There's nothing wrong with just having a fear, acknowledging it and surrendering it and letting it go. And it might come back again and you acknowledge it and surrender it, okay? So juniper berry gives us insight to some aspects of ourselves and others that might be holding us back, okay? Because all of us are sacred and every level and every aspect of ourselves is sacred. Okay, you guys, let's see. What is the crystal? Okay, red jasper. I think we had this one last week too. Did we have this one last? I don't know. My team needs to let me know. Take action. Okay, how many people, like, seriously though? Okay, so how many people feel like we're a little all over the board right now? That's how I felt my whole last like couple weeks have been. Okay, it's like one minute I'm like dark and depressed, the next minute I'm like, oh my god, life is so great, and then it's like, no, 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 I'm hiding under the covers. No, 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 I can do this. Okay, so the collective right now is at belief. They have some hope, right? But they're also avoiding some hidden fears and aspects and things that they don't want to kind of deal with. So they're pushing it behind them, right? So, like I said, journal a little bit, bring some of those fears to the forefront. Don't feed them, but just acknowledge them. Don't step over them. Okay. Now, take action. Take action is so important right now, you guys, because for those of you who don't know, I injured my back pretty bad. So I was literally like, I literally could not stand straight. I was like bent over like this for like 7 days and I couldn't stand straight. And I had to lay down most of the time and I was in so much pain. But I want you to know that in the laying down, well, yes, I was healing. Energy is movement, right? And flow. And when you're laying down the whole time or bent over, like the flow I had bent over this way was not as powerful, as strong as the flow I have when you're standing straight up, you guys. Or if you're taking action, that that actually makes movement. That actually brings in more flow. Like, and yes, I did want to stand under the covers. Like, I was like, oh my God, like I can't even function, you know. But after I was out of spasm, I had to get up and make myself do one thing at least a day. Okay. So take action, even if it's just one thing a day. Okay, let's see what this message is. Okay, you guys. Check that box. If your to-do list keeps growing or you're losing motivation, shift gears and put the pedal to the metal. You are in the driver's seat. Motivate yourself to take action across even the most tedious task off your to-do list. Getting started is half the battle, but it's equally important to dedicate and finish what you start so you have a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day. Set realistic goals for yourself and stay on track and avoid delays. One by one, each task will get done. And I'll tell you guys, like, if you were like where I was like, I'm gonna do one thing. This is my little secret. Anytime like I'm starting a new game or taking on a new goal or like need to reset my integrity, I take on one thing. You want to know what I take on? I take on drinking 64 ounces of water. And it's so weird because it's like, it's an easy one, right? But I found that that's my one thing. It's like, okay, I'm going to do one thing today and I'm gonna drink 64 ounces of water. And there's something about water, right? Flow, hydration, we're majority water. It increases the connectivity. It helps me realign with the divine. It's just so powerful, you guys. So, and some people are there. Some people, like, I mean, I was literally laid out. Okay, now others of you are like nailing it out of the park, and like you should keep doing it. And like, yes, I think that when you are nailing it out of the park, you should also like find one thing that you can do to help your well-being. Okay, because sometimes when we're nailing it out of the park, we neglect our well-being a little bit. So that's why I like to do water. So whether I'm nailing it out of the park or I'm like starting a new game or I can't even get out of bed, the one action I take is that's like my go-to. Okay, so that's my little secret. I always stop there. Okay, so today, complete one thing that you've been putting off. Complete one thing that you've been putting off. Okay, so I'm going to do an angel message. You guys feel free to ask a question. And then I'll also see what they have to say to us as the collective. Yes. Okay. I'm really looking forward to the show on Facebook, you guys. If you're able to go, it's going to be a little bit new. We're going to be doing it around peace. But I'm really, really excited about it because I'll tell you, I was was like, I don't know if we're doing this anymore. You got to keep going though. Recovery. I do think this is a big hint for myself as well, but I think it's a hint to everybody. We have kind of been through so much in the last week, so much with the pandemics, so much emotionally, financially, mentally. Like, I literally, if I could like sum up like all my clients, we all everybody needs recovery right now. Recovery from life, okay? So it's okay though, and you could be really great and still need to recover, okay? I want to read what this says. This is a period of recovery and healing for you. The challenging emotions that you've been dealing with will fade with time. Although it may be difficult to see now, there's a joyful future awaiting you. But for now, take all the time you need to regain your strength. This card also means that your recovery is nearly finished or already completed. Send words of gratitude to heaven and begin planning for the next exciting phase of your life. So you can be in different phases of recovery, you guys. So wherever you're dealing with, give yourself a little space and grace to know that you are recovering and you are getting through this very stressful, strange time. Okay, let's do the soul's journey. All right. Humor. Humor. Okay, you guys, I seriously do not know what I was not expecting that. Okay, there are definitely parts of life that require your serious attention, but you have to learn to have fun. Don't neglect things that bring you joy or make you laugh. Besides your health benefits to your physical body, your emotional and mental bodies reap huge rewards from the art of joy. Seek out people who make you feel good about being alive. Avoid cynicism and pessimism. Always look at your cup as being half full instead of half empty. The endless chatter of physical dimension can seep into your conscious mind. And so do your best to listen to happy music, read soul enriching fiction, and be wary of movies or TV shows that can darken your mood. Happy people attract happy people. Happy people attract happy people. um, okay, you guys, those are the messages. I mean, honestly, I was not expecting humor to be to be one right now. But I think that's a big hint for all of us. Like, have a little fun, laugh a little. Like, it's okay to enjoy your life, to really, really be expressed in life, and to really, really, really allow some laughter and having fun in your life. I think that's the most important message that we want to get out here today is when you're going out with people, be light, have some fun and things like that. Okay. Um, I wanted just to say thank you to everybody who completely supports me every week going live. And I really, really appreciate you. These messages really get out to the world. And whatever you do for your energetic, footprint, we really, really get to elevate the planet together. So thank you for taking time out of your day. And it is incredible what can happen when you start to get a group of very powerful, like-minded individuals with a mission to vibe up the planet. A lot of things move, okay? And if you're in a time of dealing with opposition, it's okay. Trust, have faith, right? Don't resist the fear, step into it, and know that you are loved, okay? Love you guys so much, and I will see you next week. Hi, Maria. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Damaris. Hi, everybody. I'll see you later. Thank you.